You have to wear it. Ratchet. A live piper. Good morning and welcome back to Muddy Feet. This morning I'm heading out fishing up the Tauranga Harbour. I'm going to be joined with Nathan, Dekyn and my good mate Dave. The plan for today is a pretty straightforward one. We're going to go and load up on piper live baits and head to the different markers around the harbour and drop those live baits down and hopefully catch ourselves a kingfish. Right, mission's on. This place does the meanest feeds. Can I please have a large miso soup? Bye. Right, well, the boys have arrived. Let's get this boat in the water and head out there. Good morning, brother Dave.
Hey, bro.
How are you, bro? Bro, how's things? Good, good. Breezy, Chloe. Uni power all day. The wind's blowing a fair bit more than predicted and it's booted up a bit of a chop. It's definitely not a problem, but it means it's going to be a little bit of a bumpy ride getting out there. Not to worry though, me and Dave are having an absolute blast. In no time at all, we've arrived at the first spot, anchored up in the shallows, and it's time for the first mission of the morning, which is to load our live bait tank up with regular little piper. In order to do that, we're going to need to deploy this burley bomb, so we beat that into submission, drop it over the side, and in no time at all, the piper starts showing up.
It was just on the floor, but that's enough.
It's a few nice liveys.
I know it might be in this.
It's a good start. So that one there is actually like a marlin. It's going to escape. It's free jumping. Whoa! It's going mental. Whoa! Today we're using size number 2 shag Norsie hooks from BKK. I think that's what they're called. Anyway, they're tiny little hooks from BKK. It's important that they're tiny little hooks because piper only have little wee mouths and they need to be razor sharp to hook into their bony little beak. We're using a tiny little piece of fresh fish for bait and 10-pound line so that the piper don't get too line shy, and it's working a treat. Oh, bugger. It didn't take too long until we had about 15 wriggly little piper in the live bait tank, which we decided was about a good number for round 1 on the kingfish, especially since today we were using an old school live bait tank pump, so we had to keep a pretty close eye on the live baits to make sure they didn't start dying in there. Alright, let's do it. With a makeshift live bait tank full of wriggly little piper and our hearts full of hope, we boost off towards the first marker pole to see if the kingfish are hungry. The principles of this fishing are pretty simple. We go from marker pole to marker pole around the harbour, dropping a live bait all the way down to the bottom to see if there's any hungry kingfish lurking around. We drive our live bait as close as we can to the pole because that's where the kingfish tend to be hanging out. We like to spend about 4 or 5 minutes at each marker pole doing a few laps getting those live baits as close as we can, but at that stage if there's no takers we pull our lines up and head off to the next marker. I've tried live baiting with piper lots of different ways over the years, but this way is my favourite. I put the live bait hook up through underneath the piper's chin so that it comes out through the middle of the triangular piece on top of the piper's beak. It's a nice hard bit and it seems to stay in there well. The piper keeps swimming nicely and I reckon it provides a good clean hookup. Once we are hooked up, we screw the drag up pretty tight and use the boat to drive the fish away from the marker pole. Kingfish are pretty clever, and the first thing they try to do is run straight for that pole to bust the line. Once the fish is well clear of the pole, we stop the boat, and now it's my job to keep nice even pressure on the fish so that he can't shake the hooks. Even then, things can still go wrong. As quick as I can, I re-rig and fire another live bait back down there, and almost as soon as he makes it to the bottom, wha-bam, he gets absolutely inhaled. While we're pulling the fish away from the marker, I managed to pull the hooks out. And bad news for me, that was the last livey in the tank, so we need to go and reload. Along the way, I lose concentration for just a moment and my hat gets blown into the drink. Bad news for me, when this happens, there are consequences. Lost my hat. There's a rule. There's a rule that I got taught by a fella called Grant Dixon. If you lose your hat, you have to wear it. Ratchet. Okay, so I got my wet hat on and that's the deal for that. But basically what's happened is we've been boosting back here because I'm going to reload on live baits and shoot back to the spot and see if we can't land a kingfish this time. Fingers crossed. Oh, here comes the shag again. He's a pain in the ass, this fella. So all you can do is to keep him out of your piper, because he's going to scare all the piper out of the burley trail. So I feed him one of the dead ones. Here we go. That'll keep him busy for a minute. Relax, bro, it's not that big of a deal. Alright, they're being a little bit tricky on the bite this time, so I'm going to try the second weapon. Cast net. Mean, the old cast net works a bloody treat. Check that out. Re-upped properly with fresh piper. Boom. Let's go get some kingies. We should be into them this time. Somebody stood on that bad boy, eh? Yo. I got it.
Yeah, it does. Yeah.
Just short. Just short. Okay, I'll just trace them in, eh? Right there. So. Not quite. We can do better. Great fish though, good start. Right, let's get over there and see if we can get ourselves another one.
Solid, bro. It looks epic with the mountain back. Oh. Nice fish, bro.
Oh! Choo-hoo-hoo! We got one. Yeehaw! Nice, Kingy.
Nice kingy, bro.
So stoked with that. I'll get the hook out of it soon and I'll lift it up for you. Yeah, sashimi's on. So stoked with that. Just a nice eater. About an 85 centimetre fish. On a little BKK haku hook. On a live piper. Beautiful. Sashimi's on.
He's eating, he's eating.
Drive? Yep, drive.
Hold on.
Hold on. Might be alright.
Yeah. Keep it going.
Yep, that'll do. We got a double.
Cross over, cross over.
Carnage! Carnage! We've got a double. Dave's on a small.
Come on back. What does?
Carnage. Your one was pretty, that was pretty cool, eh? Should be able to see that on camera, bro. That's crazy how like chased it and smashed on the surface, eh? Swimming, bro. Not a swimming trip. I think he's gonna. Oh, he just pulled the hook right there. Seen him. Oh, unlucky. Oh well, we've got to let him get back. Let's go and get the dogs.
Yep. Yep, got it.
I don't know. Yep. Okay, just clear your gear, bro. I've got this sort of massive.
That was a quick one on the surface.
Yeah, bro.
Oh, stick bait, bro.
Yeah, I think the stick bait might work too, bro. They seem to be they're feeding pretty well. Oh, you know, that's a good fish, Dekyn. Oh, epic. Colour.
Wait, it's up the bottom.
It's quite long.
Legal?
I think so. Oh yeah, he's legal as. He's legal as. Chuck him on the measure. Choo-hoo. Another nice kingy. Short, bro. Good work, Dekyn. We're on. Very nice. 80 long. 80 long, it's a good eater. In the bin she goes. That's the little wee BKK haku hooks. Perfect for live baiting with the Piper. Smaller live baits, smaller hooks, but still hard as nails, those bloody hooks. Look at that, right in the chewy bit.
Who wants to drive?
Not going anywhere.
Oh, it's my turn.
Yeah. Sweet, that hook's beautiful, man, those hooks are good. Alright. Slide them in there and just have to bleed them in there carefully. Oh, boom.
Two nice ones in there.
Beautiful. We're running out of live baits again, so we're off on another mission. There's one bashed up sandwich, bro. And the sandwich has seen some shit.
Yeah, bro. Hard life.
Still tastes the same, I guess.
Blue moon, kinda mysterious, shaded with someone I'm not really into.
Nice.
Do you need to fix it? Talking bullshit. It's hard to see the grass at dawn. Who's gonna save you?
That's how you do it.
That's how you do it. The casting goes so well.
Not blue. Not blue. Blue dew. Bad mood. So whitney and jaded, but let's not talk about your couch song.
Yeah. Smoke, bro.
Who's gonna save you?
Right, just about got it, eh?
Who's gonna make you?
Right. Weather's getting crappy, and it's going to get crappier. So we're over here.
Not blue.
Mean mission. A little bit bouncy, a little bit wet, but not too bad. Got a couple of solid kingfish in the bin. All good.
Been one or two.
The only fisherman at sea today. Yeah.
To be honest, it wasn't.
It wasn't too bad.
It's so
Yo, epic one, bro.
hard to take one on your eyes.
Couple of fat kings in the bin. Mean mission. Nah, that's alright. Not a worry. We gave the boat a quick squirt with the wash station provided at the boat ramp before making our way over to Nathan's, where we could give the boat a thorough clean, flush out the motor and process and divvy up all of that beautiful kingfish. Good fish, eh?
Yeah.
Always pet the dog. Once all the fish was processed and divvied up, the boat was clean and tucked away. I headed on over to the old fella's place, who just so happened to be rocking the Muddy Feet merch, by the way, and I gave him a feed of kingfish, which he quickly started turning into some ceviche for us to enjoy a little bit later on. Ceviche is one of my absolute favourite ways to eat kingfish. It's simple to prepare and it's light and delicious. It consists of kingfish cubes, lemon juice, salt, heaps of cracked pepper, some onion or spring onion, tomato, and some people put a handful of other things in there, but I like to keep it pretty simple. Once you've done that, mix it all up, bang it in the fridge, let it get nice and cold, and she's good to go. Better living, New Zealand. To all of you legends at home, I hope you've enjoyed this week's episode, and as always, thank you for watching. Epic mission. Cheers, brother Dekyn. Mean Mish. Nathan, legendary bro. Dave, always good to catch up. Another good sesh. Oh well, that's us. Mission complete.